Okay, this is question 3 from WJC Additional Maths paper from 2018. So with this one, do not use a calculator. So it's important when it says that you have to show all your work. Be extra careful to show every single step that you do. So you want to find the value of 4 to the quarter to the power of negative a half. I must show you working. So what we have here is we got something to the power of something. So in our case, this is 4 and this is a quarter. And we raise that to another power. So when we do that, we can multiply the powers together. So a times b. So with what we're doing, 4 to the quarter to the power of negative 12 is exactly the same as having 4 to the power of a quarter multiplied by negative 12. So a quarter of negative 12 is negative 3. So that's 4 to the negative 3. And the negative means 1 over. So that's 1 over 4 cubed, which is 1 over 64. And that's the value. Okay, part B. Rationalize the denominator in the following expression. So if we want to rationalize it, that means that we don't want any rational values, any irrational values, I should say, on the denominator. So that means that we need to get rid of this root. So the way that we can do this is by using equivalent fractions. Now, if I multiply top and bottom by the same thing, it's, for example, if I multiply top and bottom by 2, it's the same as multiplied by 2 over 2, which is 1. So when I'm multiplying anything by 1, the value stays the same. It's just trying to find the right one to multiply by. So in this case, the one that we multiply by is the conjugate of the denominator. So to find the conjugate, we just switch the sign there. So we're going to multiply top and bottom by 12 plus root 11 over 12 plus root 11. Now, usually I'd be working out that multiplication on the top. But the denominator is going to be a 2-term by 2-term expansion. So I'm going to do this in a grid. So here's my 2-term by 2-term expansion. Make it the right size a second. Okay, there we go. So let's have my 12 plus root 11 and 12 minus root 11. So these two denominators multiply together. So my first box, I get 12 12s, which is 144. Then I got 12 lots of negative 11, which is negative 12 root 11. Then I got root 11 times 12, which is plus 12 root 11. And then we have a positive multiplied by a negative, so overall negative. Root 11 times root 11 is 11. Okay, now I can tidy this up. I've got 144 take away 11 is going to be 133. And if I deal with these two, you can see we got plus 12 root 11 minus 12 root 11, which is going to cancel out. So I'm left with that as a rational fraction, a rational denominator. So it should be the same value as this one here, but we now have a rational on the denominator. And you can check that on your calculator. It should give you the same value.